Cardiovascular Institute of the South is celebrating 40 years of delivering healthcare to our patients and communities. Founded by Dr. Craig Walker in 1983 and guided by a mission to provide the highest quality cardiovascular care available, CIS has pioneered hundreds of firsts to improve outcomes for cardiovascular diseases. Through new technology, virtual care, outpatient procedures, and national growth, CIS is improving lives and leading the way for advanced care and innovation.
Everybody, welcome into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. A great fundraiser on Saturday in St. Mary Parish. It was the St. Mary Parish Toys for Tot fundraiser. It was the Battle of the Badges, and it was a game of football between law enforcement and the firefighters, and it raised quite a bit for Toys for Tot. Here to talk a little more about that afternoon, beautiful afternoon on a Saturday. It's Sheriff Gary Driscoll, a St. Mary Parish Sheriff. So, Gary, thanks so much for joining us, man. And look, I see a little salt in that beard, man. I can't believe you were out there running around playing football, man. How are you feeling?
I'm a little sore. There's no doubt about that. But it was a great time. We had so much fun. I'll do it again next year.
Yeah, that's great. And it's a great fundraiser. But before we get started and talk about the game, look, heavy hearts. I know y'all were talking about a former public information officer that worked in your department, Traci Tierney-Ponder, passed away. She had been sick, and she informed. I just want to acknowledge her. So I know you'd worked with her. So she worked with us as far as public information. So you want to acknowledge a little bit about her, Gary?
Yeah, Traci started working for us several years back, and she come from a news channel, and she was just so involved with the community, and she was fantastic at her job. She wanted to learn everything there was about law enforcement, and she did a great job for us. And when she left to go to Bossier, she met a gentleman and remarried. We were saddened to see her go, and then of course now this, we're all saddened to see her pass.
Yeah, that's too bad. Way too early. So, our condolences to Traci, her husband, and her family as well. All right, let's talk a little bit about the badges, the battle for the badges. And so it's a game to spread Christmas joy. And so how'd you guys tie this into being a fundraiser?
Well, we was actually talking about it, and we was challenged to play this football game. So of course we accepted, and as we're sitting there talking, one of my guys said, "Let's make this something for Toys for Tots. Let's get everybody to bring in a toy, unwrapped toy, get it to Toys for Tots for these kids that's a little unfortunate and don't have the means to get toys." And we thought, man, that'd be a great idea. Let's do something. We're always trying to do something for our communities, and so we teamed up with Toys for Tots and made it happen.
I'm looking at some of the pictures, and tell me who won now, law enforcement or the firefighters?
Law enforcement, 30-6, but I got to say that those firefighters was scrappy. They just didn't have enough gas to push it past us.
I was looking at about that third picture, and I see a guy making a catch, and it looks like his vertical is about 40. Looks like he's about 40 inches off the ground on his on making a catch. You might have some younger guys, some younger bucks in there making catches. I've seen, man, it's good-looking athletes.
Oh, absolutely. We had some of our youngsters, not just the old guys like myself. And we had a couple of secret weapons. This young man used to play for LSU, and now works for our Berwick Police Department. So
yeah, that's the picture I was talking about.
We had some good talent out there.
Yeah, he looks like he's about 40-inch vertical right there. That's a pretty good leap right there.
Yeah, he had a couple of interceptions, a couple of touchdowns, so we were very happy with him.
Yeah, good. Get him a raise, man. Make sure he stays with the firefighters, doesn't sneak over to the fire department. So yeah, I want to keep him. So tell me about you're kind of new to office. You've been in now. I guess you started in July and just had an election. So tell me about your process, putting your hands on your program and getting going like that, Gary.
Well, I've been in law enforcement for about 38, 39 years now. I've been at the sheriff's office for over 32, and I was Sheriff Blade Smith's chief deputy. and unfortunately he passed away early. And I took over then, and I decided to run, and was elected, and everything was very smooth for us. We've been running it, and we had the support of Blaze beforehand, and we're just trying to change the culture.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So anybody that comes in, you actually want to establish some culture, but you're coming in from a program that's already been there. So I guess you want to make a transition to keep it the same, but you also want to make your mark too. So any new things that you want to do? St. Mary's a pretty big parish, right?
It is. My mark is I'm trying to do more in the communities. Community policing is huge for me. So I want everybody in law enforcement to get out and meet as many people as they can and get to know these people, get them to earn that trust from these people, the people that we serve, so that we can do a better job for them. And things like this, the football game and things like that, it helps us to get out and meet people, and we enjoy their company, and things are going very well.
St. Mary's not a consolidated government, right? Like Morgan City, Franklin, Patterson, they have their own their own police forces. So you have to work with them, right?
Yes. We have about 7 departments altogether as far as law enforcement in St. Mary Parish, and about the same as far as the fire departments.
And things are good. I'm sure there's certain areas like every small town, every big town. There's certain areas that probably you need to make sure that y'all have a presence, right?
Absolutely. You're going to have some areas that they explode here and there, but you put the manpower there where it's needed, and things calm down and get back to normal. Yeah.
And so we didn't have I guess you did. You actually had a big hurricane that came through. Got about 20 seconds to go, Gary. The community is kind of getting back to normal after the hurricane passed through.
Absolutely. We was very fortunate. It did some damage, and people are still repairing their homes, but everything's back to normal now, and things are running smooth.
Well, Sheriff Gary Driscoll, St. Mary Parish, thanks so much for joining us. Good win over the firemen. They're going to have to regroup next year to take you on again. So thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely. You have a great day.
You too. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.